from. It's 72 for 2. He enjoyed his time here. Just a mere 501 in one innings. Got a book coming out, or is out now at the moment, about his life and how he, I think it's more about county cricket and his roundabout how he enjoyed playing for England, in England.
It'd be great reading, isn't it? Just what's inside his mind, or what's inside his mind was when he was playing. He's still very busy. Room there. Fielder protection out there in the deep. So I'm really looking forward, because I want to know what was going on in his head when he was batting and getting those big hundreds. 501. The teams don't get that many runs. Unreal.
Well, I remember playing against Brian Lara quite a lot, not just international level, but also domestic level. And we played at Chesterfield, a lovely ground in North Derbyshire. It's famous for a crooked spire. When it was built, obviously the architects didn't realise that it all was going wrong, and it ended up being a crooked spire. And Lara got 100 before lunch, without really sweating, and we had a decent attack, let me tell you. Devon Malcolm, I think it was just a little bit after Ian Bishop. Myself played. He just made it look so easy. 2066 he got in the year he got 501. 1994.
That's a poor season, I would say, after getting 500 runs in one inning. That's not a great season. 1,500 runs the entire season after that. Come on, Lara.
He averaged 89. It's a question you think about. How many players would have got 2,000 runs in a season? I remember Jimmy Cook doing it when they had that great idea of taking the seam off the ball in 1990. You'd have played.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Cook made it in few occasions, those 2,000 runs. End of the over, Nikhil Chopra is enjoying himself. 77 for 2.
Yeah, and you're right about Jimmy Cook. He did do it down at Somerset quite a few times, 2,000. I've got Alan Wilkins just tapping me on the shoulder. Zaire Abbas got 2,000 runs in July.
In 1 month.
July. 1981. Decent year, that thing. Wasn't that Botham's year?
Yeah, Zaire Abbas, they call him Asian Bradman. What a player he was. Very, very elegant, very classy, smooth. 274 here on this very ground in a test match. Amazing. Back in the days, we had some greats. I mean, we talk about Brian Lara. You go back a little bit, and then from subcontinent, Sunil Gavaskar. You talk to Javed Miandad.
Well, we had Mohamed Azharuddin, who was overseas at Derbyshire, got 2,000 runs that season, and he got 3 double hundreds.
I'm just a little concerned about the attack then. I mean, people getting runs left, right, and center. England attack always been like this, Koki? Is that how it is?
Warm summers.
Warm summers?
Well, warm for us. Not warm for yourself and anybody else from that Asian area, you know, I've been to Pakistan with you a lot, and when the temperature goes up in Lahore or Karachi or Multan or Islamabad, it is hot.
Yeah, you don't want to go right now.
Jeez, that's beautiful.
It has just started raining in Pakistan. The monsoon rains have started coming, but just maybe 2 weeks ago, 47, 48 degrees.
That's just a little bit too warm for me. 50 partnership up between Bell and Bopara, 51 from 34. I'm sure a few of these people would like it to be a little bit warmer at the moment. They've got their coats on. They're getting all nicely warmed up for the big one that's coming a little bit later on this afternoon. That's a big one. That's a big Ease My Trip 6.
Lovely use of the feet. He looks so good. It seems like in slow motion he comes out, but he leaves the crease so late. Doesn't give bowler any chance to pull his length back. Fantastic. And then he doesn't hold back anything. Great swing of the bat.
Makes batting, I think he makes batting look easy. I played in a championship game where he got his first 100. I was playing at Lancashire and he was playing obviously here at Warwickshire, and he was only young then, and you just, it's easy to say now, you knew he was going to be decent. I didn't know he was going to be this good, but wow, he was good that day.
Yeah, my last season I played here at Warwickshire, and he was a youngster then, and the way he even was batting then, you're right, Koki, that there was class, there were elegance, and he looks batting so easy. See that? It's beautiful. He's got so much time, great eye. 88 for 2 after 9.
Dan Christian into the attack, bowled leg spin yesterday. I'm not sure he'll be doing that. Not to Ian Bell. I'm not 100% sure about this fact. I think I played against Australia, Waqar Younis, 7 times in test matches, maybe, and 1 day, as I didn't win a game. Do you know how many series Ian Bell has won? How many Ashes series he's won? As an Englishman, remember, we struggled to beat Australia for a long time. He's won 5 Ashes series. 5, Ian Bell.
Wow, that's amazing. And Ashes is tough. It's not easy. There's so much pressure. House full all the time. You're under pressure. And he played really well under pressure. That's nicely tucked away. Again, he didn't have to really work hard for that stroke. The ball was there, but still, to put it away is class.
And it's really a lesson for any young boy, girl out there of positioning and balance on the crease, head positioning, backlift, all the things that make batters become better. You watch it, the way that he holds the bat, the way that his positioning, his head position, it's just classical.
A very noticeable thing is any youngster watching, watch his bottom hand. He hardly keeps his bottom hand on the ball. See, it's very, very loose. It's all top hand. The bottom hand is just a little support. That's why he hit on the ground most of the time. Not this man, not this man. It's in the air. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Finch was the man. It was only maybe a foot away from the line. Brilliantly taken.
A little bit of pace off from Christian. They're going to have a look, I think, maybe just to check, but I think he's fine. Finch would know where his feet were. As soon as he hit it, you thought this is going for an ease my trip 6. You think he's got all of it, and maybe because the lack of pace and it came off the bottom of the back, got himself in a good position, good catch.
Yeah, you don't really need to see that. He knew it, and even Vui from here, from the com box, it was just under our nose. It was a clear catch. Bopara gone for 22. It's 95 for 3.
And they've decided it's time for a little drink.
Sorry, mate. 1 minute running. आप केमन आइलैंड में कुछ कर रहे हो? कर रहा। तो ट्रेडर चाहिए बता देना यार।
Well, 95 for 3. One delivery left in that 10th over. Ian Bell has batted really well. That's the end of the 10th. 95 for 3. Bradley also picking up that 1 wicket. Xavier Doherty conceded 11. Ian Bell has looked really good. 43 of just 28 now, 44 of 28. And this is how Robbie Bopara got out. As soon as he hit it, he probably felt that he's going to clear the fence, but really well judged catch there by Aaron Finch. Had a good little partnership with Ian Bell, getting 67 of just 43 deliveries. struck it well enough. Ravi Bopara would be thinking he's probably sailed over, but what a catch there by Aaron Finch. Good afternoon, Alan.
Nikhil, hello. Good contest this is proven to be. 97 on the board, and we've been used to a couple of scores recently. I mean, India last night, 229. They were 130 after 10, and that's because they had Gurkeerat, who looks the real deal, doesn't he? Gurkeerat, I'm not sure how old he is, but I don't think he's quite a master yet. But he's batting beautifully, and so too is Ian Bell here. Owesh Shah's just come in. Strike rate of 125, over 5,500 T20 runs. Saw him coming, Xavier Doherty. Left arm spinner. What would you be doing on a pitch like this, Nikhil? Would you be looking to push it through?
On that occasion, you saw him coming down, but on a surface where the ball's coming on nicely, you need to try and slow down the pace, because the quicker you bowl, skates through, and Xavier Doherty gets one to go past Ian Bell. So back-to-back wickets. Then Christian got Ravi Bopara in the previous over, and Ian Bell was looking really good. Got the start, was looking to capitalize that start. Just misread the length.
He did, didn't he? It gives you the impression that it kept low, but it hit the stump 3/4 of the way up. So I'm not sure it did keep low, but maybe a misunderstanding of length. Ian Bell's gone for 45. England are 99 for 4. Kevin O'Brien, pride of Dublin and Ireland, in an England blue shirt. So Kevin O'Brien, whose career he literally only gave up at the top level just a couple of seasons ago. But a misread possibly by Ian Bell. With this, he stayed back. It's kept a little low, but he stayed back in his crease. You see his feet have gone nowhere, and he's gesturing that the ball may be kept a bit low. What do you reckon, Mrs. Bell? Ooh, that's a bit of a hoik across the line for one. I think generally, Nikhil, if you see a batter staying back, you feel you're in with a chance as a slow bowler, don't you?
Yep. Any more options of picking up wickets as well? Kevin O'Brien, 4,500 runs to his name, 135 strike rate.
Yeah, look at that strike rate. Big Kev gives the ball a mighty bash. Now, bit of a giveaway is where he's from. How about that? The green of Ireland. Those shoes he wears all around the world. You'll spot Kevin O'Brien in the green shoes. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's nicked it. A very nice piece of bowling. And Dan Christian has got his man, and Kevin O'Brien's on the walk back.
Yeah, now the wickets are falling quickly for the England champions. Back at the land, there's just that sort of length. He was looking to run it down towards third man, the outside edge. Nice and easy catch there for Tim Paine. And this is the stage of the game that you want wickets in hand. Kevin O'Brien departs for naught. It's 100 for 5.
5 down now, England. Ali Brown is the new batsman for England, and Dan Christian just pushing that one through a little quicker. Ali Brown, look at the strike rate of 150. Ali Brown. It's a good little spell, this, by Dan Christian, very quietly. Getting the ball to land in the right spot. 2 for 8, Dan Christian at the moment. This is the end of Kevin O'Brien. You see, it was on to him a little bit quicker. It wasn't the shot. This ball is, it's too close to him. It's too close to play that shot. The umpire's given it out, and so too is the bowler. Well, that's the end of the over. It's 100 for 5.
Shocking ball. That's a nice shot.
So 2 new batters at the crease here. Owais Shah, and Ali Brown has come in as an impact player for England. He's in for Stuart Mika. Stuart Mika's had a very busy day. He woke up, he had breakfast, he came to the ground, and that's it. So Stuart Mika is just the forgotten man. 4. That's hit very hard, straight through Xavier Doherty.
Owais Shah, the man in form for the England champions against the India champions, got 23 of just 9 deliveries. He said, I need to try and put my foot on the gas as well, dancing down the track. Powerfully struck. Xavier Doherty was trying to use the big boot to try and save that boundary, but England would take that.
It's gone again. This time drags it round leg side. When you've got a long off and a long on as a slow bowler, are you tempted to bowl a fuller length and maybe toss it up a bit more?
Well, analysing the game, 2 new men on the crease, it's like you want to flight the ball but keep it away from the arc as well, and especially with Owais Shah, with the reputation that he has, also he likes to dance down the track, you want to have a little pause in your action as well. And it's also to the new man, and you don't want to give away the easy single. Let him work hard, put some pressure with the dot balls mounting, get him to play a big shot.
End of 13 overs, and England 108 for 5. Schofield to come. Good looking shot, should be worth a couple. Yeah, Ali Brown will go back. So his career strike rate, Ali Brown, who's come in as an impact player here, that's Peter Siddle. Ali Brown's career strike rate is 150. He has ruined many a reputation. That's the kind of stroke play we see from Ali Brown. He likes to go hard at the ball.
You can sense why he's got that 150 strike rate. Have a look at that. Wasn't a bad delivery. The man who's just walked in. But that's the quality of Ali Brown. Makes a big difference when you can strike the ball like the way Ali Brown does.
Oh, that's worth a shout. That's worth a very good shout. Oh, dear, I'd like to see that again. If I was an umpire, I wouldn't be a good one, but I would have given that out. Oh, I would have been point. Yes, Dan, I'm with you. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's out, sir. I say with respect. Nikhil, where are you? What do you reckon?
Well, because I used to bat a little bit, maybe drifting down leg stump.
Yes.
Yeah, but this has been a phenomenal comeback for the Australia champions, picking up those 3 wickets in the last 5 overs, 29 for 3. Out, Alan?
Dead. Absolutely dead. Bowled. Change of pace. Nicely taken by Tim Paine as well. This has been a really good spell by Dan Christian. End of the over, 14 gone, 115 for 5. Six bowlers used at the spin of Xavier Doherty. Xavier Doherty on again, the left arm spinner. Gets one to turn and straighten just a little bit. Good contest this, because Ali Brown will want to hit him out of the park, but not playing like that. That's what he likes to do. You'd like to put him over the rope.
Pace variation has been really good by Xavier Doherty at this moment in time. The Australia champions camp looks pretty happy. Over shot, looking to improvise, put some pressure on Xavier Doherty. That's Mr. Praveen Sharma, the proud owner of the England champion side, the Meteora group from Dubai. That's Harshit Tomar on the left of your screen, the CEO and also the co-founder of this wonderful World Championship of Legends. Just singles, just the stage of the game that you're looking to try and pick up some boundaries. We've had 9 deliveries. Looking for a boundary. I think the big shot coming up from Ali Brown.
That's a big blow. Big straight 6. Ease my trip 6. Straight back over the bowler's head. 15 gone, 125 for 5.
5 overs left then. 125 for 5. Australia have got themselves back into this game, as in they've just shut England down. Siddle with his third over. You can see the intent now from Brown and Oais Shah. 26 from 21. And Dan Christian has been exceptional today. 2 for 14 from his 3. 17 from his first 13 deliveries for Siddle. And that's what they've done well, take pace off.
Yeah, and every time you've used your fingers or you roll your fingers over the delivery, it's been difficult for the batters. And with all their experience, they've done it brilliantly. As you mentioned, Dan Christian has been outstanding with his variations and also picking up those 2 wickets and putting a lot of pressure back on England champions.
Just tried to muscle that. Struggling a little bit with his elbow a little bit. He's still actively playing first-class cricket. He's always had a very good rhythmical run-up. Wouldn't say he's a big swinger of the ball, but he used to be a line bowler. Just looked to try and hit length and seam the ball as well. I think he's struggling with that elbow now, whether that's an issue for him, but he's keeps holding that elbow.
Yes, you don't want that on your leading finger, leading hand. That's how you control your deliveries.
Pulled away, it'll just be 1 bounce, and just a single. Ben Cutting has got a very good arm. Very good arm. Never take an extra one to him.
Yeah, Ben Cutting, he's also playing competitive cricket at the moment. He plays leagues around the world. But here, England champions will have to do something different. They've got to get a move on here.
Well, you'd expect that England bowlers are watching this, because every time that the ball is just... well, the Aussie bowlers have taken pace off. It's just sat in the surface. Christian's done it well. Coulter-Nile did it well the other day. And now Siddle is as well. They need to just try and get this run rate up a little bit. Made his name, Alistair Brown, in the 90s, being an aggressive opener. 100 in a one-day international against India at Old Trafford. That's what he does well. 16 gone, 135 for 5. Usman Afzal is padded up and raring to go, the left-hander. Outside the line, can't be out. Even though his arms are going up to the umpire saying, why not?
I just feel that Oais Shah, who's been very steady in the last couple of matches, had a very strong base when he was playing the shot. He's moving a bit too much. We saw that against Dorothy here as well, trying to play across the line. It's a pitch where I feel you can hit through the line. And this again, a very good delivery. Coulter-Nile was a bit expensive in his first over, but it's come back quite strongly here.
Pulled away, but straight to deep mid-wicket. 268, Ellie Brown's highest list A score against Glamorgan at the Oval. 2002, he's got a couple of hundreds. in this form of the game. That's why he made his name and forced his way into an England one-day international squad against India in '96 and got 100 at Old Trafford. And an England win on that day, I remember it.
Yeah, again, both these players love going onside. We haven't really seen much through the offside from both Ali Brown and Owais Shah. There's plenty of areas on the offside with the third and point inside the 30-yard circle. But what they've been very good with is change of pace here. The Australian bowlers, they've hardly given any room outside the off.
Well, you're happy as a bowler if you see that in the bottom right of your screen there, where you see 1, 1, 1, 1. Don't get greedy as a bowler. If you're stopping the opposition scoring boundaries, you're in a good position.
Yeah, England need to get to at least 180, 190 on this good surface.
I think they take that now. I think they take 170 from here. Another good over from Australia and Coulter-Nile. 17 done, 141 for 5. Six bowlers so far for Australia. 1 for 19 for the captain, 1 for 26 for Siddle. 1 for 33 for the left arm. He's done 4 overs, and Dan Christian 2 for 14.
They've come back quite strongly. England started really well. They had a good partnership in between, but those 3 wickets.
The reason why I don't think they pushed is because it's that man. They know Ben Cutting. Anybody else, you'd have probably looked to push him, but such a good arm. Yeah, you can see that Owais Shah just gets himself into a position early, so he went wide, and Lachlan, who's a very clever bowler, just decided, I'm going to follow you. You can go as leg side as you want, but I'll just follow.
Yeah, that's what I meant earlier, that if you want to move late. At the moment, Owais Shah, in this innings particularly, been moving really early, and again going towards that onside. The bowler follows, cramps him for any room. Just got to stay a bit more steady and still.
Well, at some stage, England have got to take a gamble. They've just got to go and not worry about too much. They've just got to, I know that obviously trying at the moment to get boundaries, but with 5 wickets down and they're into the last 15 balls, just got to go now. That's got to be out. Absolutely Stone was going on to hit middle stump, full and straight from Lachlan, and it's the end of Ali Brown.
Outstanding over so far. Just 2 runs and a wicket, and Lachlan, as you said, just out-thinking the batter here. Yeah, that's not particularly a very good shot. Moving too early towards that offside and right in front of that middle stump, plumb. Ali Brown out for 26 of 20, 143 for 6, England champions.
I've not got 4 yet, you've been rude.
143 for 6. Usman Afzal then coming to the crease. 52 matches in his T20 career. Best of 98 not out. Saw him pull off an absolute worldie, didn't we, a couple of days ago? Probably the best of his career.
Yeah, that's what I said. When he took that catch, but before that, the way Ali Brown got out, just moved a bit too early again. I always felt that if you want to play those big shots, you're better off just being very still in T20 cricket. But at the moment, Usman Afzal, after taking that screamer in the previous match, he's out there with the bat. And can he do something special here with the bat?
Off the mark straight away. Nice little drive down to Aaron Finch, who came in from long off. It's building. The crowd is building, I can assure you. 18,000 seats sold. If you're in the area, get yourself down. Let's have that Hollies stand filled. Shot, and they'll just about get through to one. They'll be throwing at Usman's end at Afzal, I can assure you right now. 18 done, 145 for 6. Yeah, he's never been the quickest between the stumps, Usman.
And also, though it was further from the fielder, he still went for that end as he said. This partnership need to do the job for the England champions.
Captain back into the attack then. 2 overs, 1 for 19. Could have had Kevin Pietersen out a little bit early. It was dropped. Put down. Sliced over the top, and will be one again.
Yeah, with Usman Afzal and Oais, one thing is certain, you won't see many twos unless it's absolutely in the gap. But Brett Lee has looked so good in the first spell as well. Could have picked another wicket of Kevin Pietersen, but a couple of drops at the start of the innings. Here Usman Afzal, he just needs to take a single and bring Oais on strike. He's been in good form, Oais Shah, in the last couple of games.
Always worry when I see a bowler pull up, hoping it's just not an injury or cramp. Or he looks fit, Brett Lee. Oh, he's gone for the short delivery. And just like slip catching practice, just put it straight in Tim Payne's hand. And Brett Lee has another wicket.
That's a great delivery. That's outstanding from Brett Lee. It was a slower, sort of a bouncer. It was not really a bouncer because you can't bowl a bouncer, but it was chest high. And Usman Afzal played 3 shots before he just lobbed it back to Tim Payne. And all smiles for the Australian champions, and Usman Afzal out for 146 for 7 England champions.
Darren Maddy then, we've not seen anything of him with bat or ball. 97 matches. Career with Warwickshire and Leicestershire. Three tests, 8 ODIs, 4 T20 internationals for Darren Sammy. Look, it's a good delivery because it's a slower delivery. I think what's even funnier about this is if we are able to show Ian Bell's reaction off that. Stop laughing, Ian Bell.
Kevin Peterson had fun as well.
It was a good disguise of a slower ball. Now England need to just get a move on in these last 9 deliveries. Got to try and get themselves to at least 160. Got enough? You bet he's got enough. He's my trip 6 from Owe Shah, and the 150 is up for England.
He's been eyeing the cow corner for a very long time, Oyesh, today. Just struggled with his timing, his footwork as well at times. But on that occasion, getting better of the bowler. It was a slower delivery in the arc, in the slot for Oyesh Shah. And with that 6, it's 5 sixes in the innings so far for England champions. And they also get to their 150 with that 6.
Dragged on. Brett Lee will take that wide delivery. He's just called for, I think, another boot. Whether he split that boot or whatever it is, but it is the end of Owe Shah. Brett Lee has 2 wickets in the over. Leading wicket taker in the tournament now, Brett Lee, for 7.
Again, a slower delivery. The length is the key. And Owe Shah tried to go onside to a ball which was 6 or 7 stump towards the offside, and the boot straight away. Raising his hand and asking for a new boot. Out for 25 of 26. England champions, 153 for 8.